Hey everybody, this is Monday. I hope everyone is well, that everyone is kind of settling into a new routine here now that most of us are either quarantined or self-quarantined. There's a lot of entrepreneurs that are used to working at home, but then there's also a lot of people that are trying to make the transition. And I just wanted to take a couple minutes and talk about some tools that I use in my business that just helps you stay connected. And hats off to these companies because they are stepping up and they're offering either reduced rates or free rates. And I just wanted to show you 3 products that I use in my business and also to communicate with people. So I'm going to share my screen. It's not really a training video, but I just want to show you which tools I use and how easy it is. So I will share my screen here. And I think we're good. Okay. So the first tool that I absolutely love is called Loom, Loom. And this company, they just recently announced that they're giving their services free to any educational sites. And if you have a subscription, they've reduced it. The monthly subscription is only $10 and they've reduced it to $5 a month. Again, just making their services available. Absolutely phenomenal, I think. I use Loom a lot for a lot of my training videos. And what Loom allows you to do is it gives you that round bubble. So you can have either a small bubble or a large one, or you can just have the webcam, or you can have the webcam and the background. What's nice is you can have multiple folders. So I do some training online for students, and then I also do some online consulting and online courses. So I will have folders set up for those. And I'm just wondering, hopefully you can see everything. It looks like if you can't see the whole screen, let me know. I'm not for sure because it looks like you're not seeing the left side of the screen. So I apologize for that if you can't see everything. But anyway, what I wanted to show you is just it's super easy to just click here to create a new video. You can create the folders. You can also share folders. It's just super easy to use. And then when you're all done, you have a link. So what you can do is you can just copy that link. So if you wanted to paste that link into like a website or an email or anything like that, and then when people click on it, they can go right here and they can watch the video. So the nice thing about Loom, if you're using it for your business, is you can keep all of your video files up here on Loom and you can just point to it. So what that means is you don't need to pay the bandwidth, so to speak. So I don't know if that makes sense or not, but if you're publishing things online and you know, you have a lot of videos, well, that storage adds up. So Loom is a great way because you can just embed the link. You can also embed the actual code so it opens up in a nice little display window. So Loom is probably my number one tool that I use. I just love it. But it's kind of a one way. So you're doing the teaching, the talking, the instructing, and then you're making it available to other people. Let me share my screen again. And another tool that I use is Zoom. and that's with a Z, not an L. So Zoom is awesome because they have a free plan. Anybody can sign up for it. So especially in right now in the crisis that we're going through, you don't have to have a business per se. You can just sign up for it and have a free account. With Zoom, you can have what I call more like online meetings. So you can create a meeting. You can invite others. You can restrict it so that people need a password to get into it, or it can just be open. And then once you create that meeting, you just send the link. And then, there's a facilitator in the meeting, the meeting planner, so to speak, but you can share that online coordinating, I guess is another word. You can share that with other people. So you can have presenters, I guess is the word that I'm trying to think of. So you could kind of pass the baton and somebody else is in control of the screen and all of that kind of stuff. You can, your participants, people that join, they can join via the computer webcam. They could join, and there might be some limits. I'm going to talk about this. They could also join just by calling in. Zoom just recently announced, because of the need for this type of service, they are limiting, so there's no guarantee that the dialing in the phone number would actually work for people. So I'll just let you know that up front. But what's nice about Zoom is if you want to have a group collaboration, even if you want to connect with your family and you all, want to see each other, and there's other tools out there too, like WhatsApp. But I'm just saying this is one tool that's free. You can host up to 100 participants. There is a 40-minute limit on group meetings if you're with the free plan. If you go with the pro plan, which I think is an awesome price here, it's $14.99 a month. And again, it gives you the 100 participants. Meeting duration, you can go up to 24 hours. Anyway, it just gives you more options. So if you are in business and you think you're going to need either more than 40 minutes, and this is if you have more than 3 people. If you're using this tool just kind of one-on-one, you're doing client management work, then the free plan would be fine. But if you're getting into more of a group situation, then you might want to go with the pro. And super easy, when you host a meeting, you can do what they call a screen share only, with the video on or video off. So what that means is to have the camera come up with, with your face right there. You can start that meeting with it either on or off. The screen share, Zoom also has a whiteboard. So if you're teaching, you can do a screen share only and have a whiteboard, and then you can, draw your diagrams or type text and all that kind of stuff. You can schedule meetings. You can have reoccurring meetings. So there's just a lot of options here. Again, it's more for, stepping up into the professional world when you're working with your clients and things like that. So I think that's great. So again, Loom is kind of one directional, creating those screen and video recordings. Zoom is more of like your meeting plan. Now I could also use Zoom to record something and save it and share the link. But I use this for my online meetings. Another tool that I want to talk about is it's called Snagit. And what you can do in Snagit, let me back up just a minute. Zoom and Loom are both applications in the web, in the cloud, so to speak. So you need the internet. With Snagit, it's an application that you download to your computer, and you can capture images, and you can also create videos. So I use this a lot in my teaching. To grab an image, you just select the image. So let's see, I'm doing kind of triple things here, so I don't know if this is going to work. We'll see. So let's say I wanted to just grab this image and I wanted to share it with my group. Then here, this is now it's in an editor, an image editor. So I could do all kinds of fancy things. It's just super easy to use this. So I could put some ragged edges here. I could add a nice little border. I could put an arrow. I can just dress this up, and then I just would save this. So this is an image. So very quickly, if I just needed to, I use that a lot if I'm trying to grab something online and then just share it or build a training document off of it. The other thing that Snagit does is you can also create videos. So with Snagit, excuse me, I can create a video, and what's nice about that is I can select the region. I could add special effects. I could share it if I have it set up where I could share it automatically to my YouTube channel, things like that. But again, this is, I could take a video of something online, but a lot of times I will use this video recording if I have something local on my computer and I don't necessarily need or want to be in the cloud, so to speak. So if I'm creating a quick little training video on an application, let's say I'm creating a Word template and I just want to quickly show you how to do it, I might just use Snagit. Now with Snagit, it saves the file locally. So in other words, you've got that MP3 file. And let me just go back here. Let me bring this back here. So what that means is your video file is saved locally. Sometimes that's good, sometimes bad. It just depends on what you're trying to do. So a lot of times I'll create these, small little training videos just locally, and then I might dress them up a little bit. But then from there, you have to upload it someplace else. So if I'm creating, let's say, a YouTube video locally, I do everything that I want to it, then I just upload it to YouTube and it's good to go. So basically I've given you 3 different tools. They all have their own unique place, and depending on what you want to do. But for the majority of us that are quarantined, so to speak, using these tools is just a great way to connect with other people. And again, some free services out there. So I encourage you to take advantage of it. Now, if you follow me in some of my business groups and things like that, you know that what I do online is help people connect all these tech pieces together. So if techie is not your thing and you need a little help, reach out. I do have, little simple plans. If you're in business, if you're a coach, or if you're creating your business right now, if you've decided that this is the time you need to do this, just reach out to me. I do free assessment calls just to see how I can help you. And again, my goal is just to make this as easy as possible for people. We're all just overnight jumped into a new environment here. We need to figure out, okay, life continues, and we just need to figure out either how are we going to continue to work, or how are we going to connect with our loved ones. And there's nothing better than to see somebody's face and to know that they're okay. We can't pinch their cheeks. I can't pinch my 2 girls' cheeks, but it just makes me feel better when I can see their face and actually connect with them that way. So I hope this helps you. Again, reach out to me. If you just have questions, email me, send me a direct message. I'm here to help you. And everyone, please wash your hands 20 seconds, stay away from people 10 feet or further, and we'll get through this. All right. Love everybody.